Okay, thank you everybody for coming to see our play today. This is Miscommunication. We've worked really hard for months on end, and I just want to thank everybody, the cast, the crew, the lighting people. You guys did a great job, and so I hope you all enjoy.
Giraffes have really long necks, don't they?
Yes, they do, dear.
It's fascinating to think that they have the same number of bones in their necks as humans do.
I found it a bit odd that you know that.
Jellyfish are pretty cool. Many don't age, and some are even bioluminescent.
Okay.
Cats are the best, though. They're one of the world's best hunters, according to science. Plus, they're just so freaking cuddly.
Mo would agree, but he doesn't like it when you cuddle him. You strangle people when you cuddle them.
Sponges perplex me, though. They don't do much, yet they're still considered animals. Could you hand me that paper?
Honey, was there some point you were trying to make by listening to all these animal facts? Or are you just rambling again?
Hey, I don't ramble.
Sure you don't. Definitely don't ramble. Come on. You know I was just teasing.
I know, but that doesn't mean what you said was nice.
I'm sorry, Sky. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
It's okay. I don't see why you insist on doing that every time you apologize.
I gotta do all I can to make my wifey happy. Now, will you tell me what's on your mind, please?
I suppose that I can. But first, let me ask you a question. Artie, do you think humans are good creatures?
What kind of question is that?
Just give me an answer.
Fine, fine. There's no need to get worked up. I suppose that humans are good creatures. We're the only living beings on Earth capable of conscious thoughts and control over our actions. And after all,
I don't agree. Humans are definitely messed up creatures.
and what makes you say that?
Humans have allowed so many bad things to happen in the world. War, terrorism, environmental destruction, mass extinction. There's no possible way they can be good creatures.
While those are all major problems, there are only a small number of people who contribute to those problems. Right?
Perhaps you have a point. But humans still lie, cheat, steal, whatever makes them happy or have personal gain.
Again, not every.
Yes, everyone, Arthur.
What could you possibly be getting at, Sky? I haven't done anything remotely.
You of
that
all
bad.
people should know that the best. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Not quite. I don't. I don't think you're starting to lose your. I think you're starting to lose your mind. However,
Of course that's what you think.
what is going on with you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No, seriously. What's wrong? I want to help, but I can't do that if you're being so standoffish.
No.
How can I help if you don't tell me what's wrong?
It's not something you can help with. You're an evil on this world like the rest of humanity. You're not denying it, so you must agree.
I'm just very confused right now. What in the world are you getting at?
The positive pregnancy test that I found in our apartment last week. It certainly wasn't mine.
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
It's not what you think.
What else could it possibly be?
Please let me.
Listen, I know we're having trouble with having a kid, but that's no reason to just run into bed with somebody else.
Honey, would you.
Who was the floozy?
What?
Who was the damn hussy that you slept with?
There is no other woman.
That's not possible.
Oh, yes, it is.
Why was there a pregnancy test then, wise guy?
I've been trying to tell you. I mean, will you just shut your mouth and let me talk?
You better have a good explanation.
Okay. Now you gotta hear me out, understand?
Go on.
The pregnancy test was mine, and it was my turn to speak. So would you just please save your questions and until I finished?
Okay.
Now, as I was trying to say, the test was mine. I was waiting for you to come home last Tuesday, as I was quite bored. We had a spare test laying around, and I thought it would be funny if I took it and showed you that I also got negative results.
That's a terrible idea.
I realize that now. Anyhow, I took it and was shocked to say the least. While the results came back positive, I threw the test which you found in the trash and paid a visit to my doctor. Next day, he gave me not so nice news.
And
I have
what was
cancer.
the news?
Testicular cancer, specifically.
How?
How what? How does one get cancer? That's another competition entirely.
No. How does a pregnancy test detect testicular cancer?
Oh, the doctor said it was something along the lines of cancer producing the same hormone that pregnant women do. That's why the test came back positive.
Huh.
I know.
Weird.
Right.
So what's gonna happen now?
Well, I'm supposed to start chemo next week. However, they told me that there's a slim chance it may cause infertility.
Okay. So what's that got to do with anything?
That means we might not be able to have any kids.
So what? You need to do chemo.
But you wanted to have children of your own.
Don't be ridiculous. You should know I care way more about you than any tiny humans that don't even exist yet.